Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. We all know the WIXWELL fusion has started. I'm gonna say a few things that I'm surprised about is this. Dungeon Divers starting the same day as the Dragon tournament. They haven't done this. They haven't done this for many months. I'm not sure if they've ever done this before, where they would usually start the dungeon one day before or one day after the Dungeon Divers started, so you wouldn't have them coincide on the same day. So it's quite surprising when they did do this for this time around. But anyway, the WIXWELL fusion is going on right now, guys. If you are somebody who has lots of summons saved up, you can actually go for the summons for next weekend and not do any summons this weekend, and that will allow you, if you have a lot of things to summon for, to go for the epic and potentially skip a few of the events, because they do have the epic offer through the summoning event, which I'm guessing it's going to be for like 5,500 points, which is almost 11 to 12 sacreds, right? That's where I'm guessing they'll place the epic. And if I compare it to this event that is going on right now, the Champion Chase tournament, 3,000 points. They are just taking these point requirements higher and higher, it seems. I don't like where they're heading, but at least this is the only time where I'm kind of like okay with this being so high, because like what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna summon some of my ancient shards, and ancient shards give a ton of points if you manage to get epics. And I'm looking for epics because guess what? I haven't been saving any epics for empowerment. In terms of epics and empowerment, let me show you guys what I've done. I have a +1 and I think a couple of those in the vault as well. And I'm pretty much stuck because I was never somebody who was saving epics extra than maybe another one, which I'm using for faction guardians. So when the epic empowerment was announced, I was like, oh wow, I have to actually now start saving up to 4 copies of each epic. And I literally mean each epic, guys, because you want to eventually have all your epics as powerful as possible for the Cursed City. The Cursed City actually changing rotation either today or tomorrow. So you want to have that in mind. And myself, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do my best with the epics. It's gonna make my life easier, so it doesn't require so much involvement on me in pushing Cursed City, which I didn't really push this past month because of other stuff. But let's get started with some summons. I just rambled for like 2 minutes. I want to show you guys what is up. So ancient shards, 62 of them. I'm probably going to open all of them. There's also this guy, Wallmaster Authorion, up for grabs. He's very solid for Hydra as an AoE damage dealer. Does enemy max HP damage 2 times. So very solid. I do like him in many situations. So if I get him, I'll be extremely happy. We don't have RSL Helper working at the moment, but it's still going to be something that I'm hoping for, like to get a legendary. But we'll see. All right. Farsala's Grave Dirt. Coming out the gate, Gory, and just like that, I did 580 points. Okay, my Gory is gonna get stronger. My Farsalas is gonna get stronger. I'm all right with that in terms of empowerment. Mistress of Hymns, all right. Okay, not something that I'm looking for. Aishma, Kaden is a good one. I think Kaden is needed for one of the epics that do not have that you cannot get copies of, right? Let me just double check. You can double check here. Kaden is for Gwyneth, so yeah, I'll take that. I'll do Gwyneth before I do a +4 on Kaden, and then everybody else I'm not sure about on how I would go about empowering them. Like Taya with Oboro, I'd rather have a +4 Oboro first. Darkale for sure, I want to get him to a +4 because he's in my Dragon team. So with that in mind, keep on going. I want to see some Duke the Pierced, yes, something like that. Ursine, all right. Husk, very nice. That's what I'm looking for. And I think I'm already at like 2,000 points or something. So I'll keep on going. Maybe I'll do all 62 of them just in case we hit a Lego, which I doubt. But wow, 0 epic. Oh, 1 epic. Frankie the Fat, actually, it's a solid one. I'll get mine to a +1. I have 2 of them at 60 though. So I'll eventually maybe 2 Frankie the Fat Sanguinea there coming through for another 250 points. And then this is probably my last 10 pull. Come on, give me what kind of epics I would be looking for? Franox, obviously not that dude. Giscard is a good one. Gory, another Gory, and I think that's it in terms of points. And actually, I might have gotten a lot more than I thought I would. So I'm okay with this. Maybe even getting like the legendary book out of it. I think the legendary book is at 4,000 points. Maybe. Let's have a look. But 62 ancient gave me nothing. I'm totally fine with that. Actually, yeah, there we go. We hit the legendary book. I'm okay with the legendary book plus some energy. That's gonna help for dragon. One of the rares has been just acquired, and if you're somebody who doesn't have so many ancients, you can do the mystery shard thing right now. It's gonna make it so much quicker. If you're on PC, you just click and then exit, click and exit, and it's that easy to pick up on points through mysteries, right? And then you do the instant upgrade. I think, why is it not working? All right, yeah, I have to select the champion first, but you would do, let's say, who should I do this? Okay, her, instant upgrade, and then it selects all the commons and uncommons that I just summoned, right? And this will give me 25 levels, just like that. Clears my inventory from uncommons and commons though, not the rares. The rares, if you're somebody who feeds them manually, you'll have to go and actually feed them manually. So have that in mind. The tavern, the new update on the tavern is a nice quality of life, but I still think we needed a few more things like sacrificing rares, the option at least to sacrifice rares, because those can take room. Obviously not all players do that, but the whales definitely do that. They definitely do sacrifice it well. So let's have a look at the empowerments that I can now do. I'm so happy with this because now I can slowly start getting all my champions stronger and stronger. It's just that some of them I don't even use anymore, like the husks I do use, but not so much anymore. So the number of husks that I will need is insane. I'll need like 12 copies. Same thing with the royal guards. Like I'll need lots of royal guards to get my royal guards to +4. So this is not gonna be quick. Even though it's epics, this is not gonna be a quick thing where you just get everybody empowered. Unless you were somebody who was saving the copies of the epics, like and had just a vault full. I wasn't that guy. I would be, you know, getting the epics and then using them for champion training tournaments. It's a way easier way. It's a easier way to get points, for events and stuff, especially champion training tournaments, which at the time we had so many every single week. So as you can see here, I'm not really going crazy with the empowerments just yet. It's just that it's gonna take a lot of time for me to even get a +4. Wow. Now that I'm seeing all the champions that I have, Caden, I'll need to, who does he empower? Gwyneth, right? Yeah, Gwyneth. I hate that I have to scroll so far down, but there we go. Boom. Gwyneth is gonna be nice since she's a +5 awakening. I want to get her to be as strong as possible. So yeah, I'll have to have a look at these guys when the time comes. Ooh, Gory, look at this. A 5 empowerment +2 Gory. Now it's my strongest epic or something. But the epics that I'm looking for, guys, and you should be looking for and keeping an eye on 10x's and 15x's probably, it's going to be the epics that you have at least a 5-star awakening for, because that's going to give them a tremendous boost in power once you get the +4 on them. So a +4 will give them 5% crit rate and 15% crit damage, plus all the accuracy and attack percent bonuses. Like on my Luria getting 40% extra attack, it's going to be nuts in terms of power that she just doesn't have at the moment. So that extra empowerment that she has through the +1 already gives her 150 attack, which is quite nice. It's the same as having Faction Guardians, which, yeah, I'm not going to strip the Faction Guardians just to make her stronger, because that's going to weaken the whole of the faction that I'm using. So what I try to do now is keep the Faction Guardians, but also slowly start removing the ones I don't care for anymore. So like Sanguinia now, she's going to go here. And then my boy Phoenix, he's going to become a +1, which Phoenix can do such a good amount of damage. So a +4 on Phoenix will be very, very nice, especially on a +4. Will he get the extra crit rate? Means I can rearrange his gear to get him to the 100% crit rate and then work on crit damage and stuff. But this was the video, guys. Just a few summons. I'm working on the fusion just like you guys. If you're going for WIXWELL, I highly recommend going for WIXWELL since he's a unique champion at the moment. Maybe underwhelming for some. For me personally, I don't find that he is underwhelming just yet. I did test out the Epic though yesterday with very solid gear, and she did very solid damage. Looking at millions of damage on the Hydra means that you can actually use her if you're lacking some hard hitters. Definitely try her out, and let me know down below, guys, on the comment section on how it goes for you, especially with the Epic empowerments. I want to see what you guys have been doing in terms of that. Have you been saving the Epics as me, so 0 epic saved, or have you been better at it? Let me know down below, guys. Thank you all. Subscribe again to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.